Black Panther, written and directed by Ryan Coogler, the guy who did Fruitvale Station and Creed. Now this is the 18th movie in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I mean, we just gone through Thor Ragnarok back in November, and then we got to get Infinity War in April, then we go get Ant-Man Wasp in July. Why are they so crammed together? But anyway, Black Panther is a great movie. There's no surprise there since Marvel movies are pretty much great now. But the question is, how great is Black Panther? This is just such a tight cast. Let's start with the main man himself, Chadwick Boseman, who plays T'Challa, Black Panther. Now, we've seen him in Civil War, who was great. But in this film, when he has his own movie, he crushes it. We get to see him as warrior, as king, man of wisdom, father of his own son, who was such an icon to him. Then we have Lupita Nyong'o, who plays Nakia, the love interest to T'Challa in the film. She's just such a great love interest. I mean, with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, it's always kind of been a hit and a miss with the love interest, but this one, it really works. She just had such grace and strength to her character. The next two characters are just awesome. First, you have Danai Gurira, who plays Jenny Okoye, Black Panther's bodyguard. She's just such a badass. I mean, you can make anyone a badass in a movie. I mean, she's a badass in The Walking Dead, of course. But she just had such a snarky and grace personality. She just had such strength to her. Then you have Shuri, played by Pratira Wright, who's smarter than Tony Stark, but she's such a delightful to watch, and I love that relationship, that sibling relationship with T'Challa. What I've been loving about Phase 3 with films like Doctor Strange, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 and Thor Ragnarok, that it's not set on Earth. We get to see different sides of the universe. I'm not saying I don't like my superhero movies set on Earth, I just want to see an expansion of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. With Black Panther, it's set on Earth, of course, but we get to see the secret society of Wakanda. The first 15 to 20 minutes does such an incredible job incorporating the philosophy and the origins of Wakanda, and Wakanda plays such an important part in Black Panther. Wakanda has this substance, the most powerful substance in the universe, called vibranium. They use it for an energy source, armor, weapons, medicine, and they're more advanced than any other nation on the planet. And there's this compelling argument in the film that should Wakanda get involved in other nations with their problems, should they go and help them? Is it their responsibility, or will they hurt themselves? Now let's talk about the villains. First you have Michael B. Jordan, who plays Killmonger, and let me just say this, he's one of the best villains in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and here's why. Because you feel sympathy for the character, you understand him, you know what his motivations are, he has layers to the character. At some points in the film I was saying to myself, yeah, he's got a point there, you should agree with him. And I'm not surprised there, because Michael B. Jordan has worked with Ryan Coogler many times with films like Fruitvale Station and Creed. He's definitely redeemed himself after that god-awful piece of shit Fan Four Stick. And Andy Serkis, he was fine, he was enjoyable. He wasn't one of those sub-villains who would just fill in time for the film. He was good. I wish he came back, but unfortunately he won't because his character died. Spoilers. Now Black Panther is isolated. Of course you get like Martin Freeman and Andy Serkis returning for their roles, but there really isn't any like Easter eggs or any references. I mean, apart from that last credit scene. And also Black Panther isn't really comedy heavy compared to the last few Marvel movies we had, and I'm happy with that because Black Panther is a Marvel property I would like to take serious. The downside to Black Panther is that there is a lot of setup. I'm not saying the setup is bad, of course, I just said it was great with Wakanda. I'm just saying it is a slow burner and it takes about half of the film. Overall, Black Panther is another great Marvel movie. Besides from the slow setup, it has great world building, a tight cast, compelling film. I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. I think Ryan Coogler did such an incredible job with the film, and I really hope he does come back for the sequel. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Go like, comment, subscribe. Go check out my Facebook, my Twitter, and my Instagram page. Let me know, what did you think of Black Panther? Till then, I've got your back.